ScienceWorld has introduced a new model named CLIN. Yes, this sounds new. With its novel dual memory system, the cutting-edge AI model CLIN is outperforming other models such as Reflexion and ScienceWorld in handling intricate tasks. It seems to be overtaking all the abilities of the existing models and working beyond all the technologies. Are you excited to learn about this new model? Tag along with us and let's get started. Let's have a look exactly at what CLIN is. CLIN is considered to be continually learning from interactions. Its main intention is to make the ability of languages to be understood through experiences better now. The goal of artificial intelligence has always been to construct autonomous agents capable of intelligently interacting with their surroundings in order to accomplish particular objectives. These problems are effectively addressed by reinforcement learning, which has achieved major accomplishments like AlphaGo and OpenAI 5. On the other hand, environmental constraints and a lack of inductive bias have always plagued RL. Recurrent learning models are frequently trained from scratch using millions of encounters because it has been proven difficult to inject human-like visual motor or physical priors. Have you ever thought about why CLIN is essential for our future? Because it's difficult to train everything at the same time. So CLIN helps them understand themselves through experiences and get better with external training. So CLIN is amazing in all the ways in the AI world. Researchers have been conducting experiments with scientific tasks and the abilities of CLIN. As a result, they could prove that understanding things through experience depends on the strength of the task, like whether it's a hard task or a simple task. In short, researchers, through several experiments, prove that the result depends on the intensity of the procedure of a particular task. One of its major abilities is to understand a task through experience, and once it is learned, a particular task can be done in any circumstance using its AI skills. Isn't it amazing? What are your thoughts of such an innovative model? That is definitely going to change the future of the AI world. Artificial intelligence is already making things easier for the people around us. However, this technology is beyond the normal innovation of AI tools and models because of its skilled ability to understand through experiences without training. Have you ever thought about how this kind of model works? Globally, large language models have gained immense popularity. Millions of people have been using them in less than a year, and they're already widely used. Large volumes of text, including sensitive and contentious information, are frequently used to train these models. So how can a model be made to forget, the same that can hold all of human knowledge? Users and researchers alike have been taken aback by LLM's capacity to learn from vast volumes of text and recognize linguistic trends and cultural quirks. They do have a bad side, even though they might not serve as the foundation for a novel application and a scientific revolution. To train these patterns, massive corpora is required. Granted that an LLM performs better the more data it uses, the cost of gathering this data makes this a reality. Random internet data scraping is frequently employed at cost-cutting measure. Therefore, these corpora also contain very problematic data, such as materials that is copyrighted, data that is malevolent or toxic, or data that is erroneous or fraudulent, which includes personal data and more. There is something that keeps CLIN different from other language agents. Can you guess what it is? Its zero-shot performance helps it in understanding from fewer experiences. And zero-shot learning, a deep learning model that has already been trained, is made to generalize on a class of samples. The concept underlying zero-shot learning is that just as people can intuitively recognize similarities across different data classes, so can machines be trained to do the same. The primary goal of zero-shot learning is to enable the machine to predict outcomes in the absence of training samples. To do this, it must be able to identify objects from classes that are not trained during the training process. The foundation of zero-shot learning is information transfer from training instances that already have it. It is suggested to use zero-shot learning to acquire intermediate semantic layers and attributes before using it to forecast a new class of unobserved data. Now let's take an example where we've seen horses but not zebras. If someone tells you that a zebra has black and white stripes and resemble a horse, you will most likely identify one when you encounter one. When a model has to learn new tasks without having to relearn previously learned ones, zero-shot learning might be used to increase a machine's learning model capacity for generalization. Several language agents help in the working of their models. One of the language agents is Reflexion, but CLIN stays different in many ways from Reflexion. Group reflection, sometimes referred to as conversation or debrief, facilitates social learning and gives the teacher the opportunity to place the activity and the student's reflections within the frameworks and goals they intend to explore while designing the activity. During this stage of reflection, learning outcomes beyond the teacher's initial aims might be found. However, this reflection agent's capability is very limited. It struggles to complete many tasks. On the other hand, CLIN overtakes the ability to deal with super complicated tasks. It can deal with and understand several tasks that reflection agents can't deal with. At this point, what do you feel about CLIN as an AI model? CLIN can provide around 79% accuracy on the result and task according to the sources. Compared to the Reflexion agent, this accuracy is in such a great number. At the same time, the Reflexion accuracy percentage is just 54%. To put it succinctly, self-learning models are artificial intelligence models that can be optimized through training on increasingly abundant data over time. This procedure saves engineers from having to start from scratch each time they gather new data in order to create new AI models. Self-learning models, which lets engineers collect and organize data, are powerful catalysts for the adoption of AI. Furthermore, by methodically documenting the design features, test circumstances, and test outcomes, fresh data can continuously enhance the self-learning model. Self-learning models get better with the increased amount of knowledge provided by tests that systematically collect new data. This results in predictions from the models becoming considerably more accurate and speeds up the verification and validation cycles. Large amounts of recent and historical data are available in many sectors. One well-known industry with access to historical data is aerospace. Data can be imported into a self-learning AI model as long as it has been digitized in an algorithm-compatible format. AI self-learning models for engineering applications use images or, more frequently, 3D or tabular data from test stands. Thanks to the growing number of sensors and use or other data recorded to meet specific certification or homologation standards, businesses operating in areas like the industrial and automotive sectors are likely to have access to considerable volumes of data. In short, the technology of the CLIN model can make changes in the future AI world. What are your thoughts on this? There are AI models that can understand feelings and emotions like a human. AI in general can mimic human ability. But when it comes to the CLIN AI model, do you think that they can understand and act according to their emotions and feelings? It's already mentioned that CLIN has the ability to provide more intensive accuracy than any other model, so it's impossible to act according to emotions. In short, they can't understand feelings and emotions. CLIN is trying to work as a human brain, except for emotions and feelings. The AI's distinct method of continuous learning redefines the limits of machine learning and artificial intelligence, showcasing the technology's potential in dynamic real-world circumstances. Artificial intelligence has the potential to increase workplace productivity, which will benefit people by allowing them to accomplish more work. Individuals who work in more fulfilling occupations can be content and happy. Artificial intelligence has the potential to significantly change the healthcare industry with its improved monitoring and diagnostic skills. Artificial intelligence also has the potential to improve the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of healthcare facilities and medical institutions. Life-changing prospects include the potential for individualized treatment plans and pharmaceutical regimens, as well as increased provider access to data from many medical institutions. In conclusion, AI is drastically altering our ways of life and employment. Tasks are being automated, banking and healthcare services are being improved, and our entertainment and shopping habits are evolving. However, as technology develops further, it's critical to take into account any potential drawbacks, such as the loss of jobs, and to seek out solutions that will lessen these consequences. If you like more updated AI news, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon to not miss out on any videos and to get notifications on time. And don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. Of course, we'll see you in the next one.